welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know I have played so many games, but this time I am excited because I always wanted to play this game. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's go! So I'm gonna trick girls because I don't want Yuri. That's who I want. I'm gonna get my Yuri. So it's gonna be Leah. Yuri's gonna know who I am! Hey! I seen an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arm in the air, like she's totally obsessed to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friends. We were children. Okay, hold on. Children. Okay. Why did it just stop? Alright, you may know the kind of friends you'll never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works. Without because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I could get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost felt better off running away. However, I just signed the idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha ha! There is Sayori. God, this is weird. I overslept again. Wait. But I caught you this time. Maybe I could just only, bleh, I can't talk. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. Thinking, not taking, thinking. That's mean, Leah. That's me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to me. Bleh. I guess you don't have it in you to me to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the sheets become interestingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Leah, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested to joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Not that. That's not true. You told me. I can't spell. You told me that. What's wrong? Okay. You told me you will join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. And wait. I'm sure that's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I despitefully go along with whatever she's going on about. So Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I perfectly commit just saying by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, isn't this actually an anime? Alright, let's see what Sayori has to say. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. My anime voice is so scary. I am sorry. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And and I know you're happy now. I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No problems though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by I thought it was Sayori. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I'm gay, so yeah. More than that, I'm surprised I haven't let myself relate to her. I can't relate whatever that word is. I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease, ace her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Nice bow, Sayori. Damn. Alright, we're at school. Wait, audio? There's an audio? Okay. The school day has been endurantly as ever, and it's over before I know. It's over, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an on's motion. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming outside of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out. So, can I come in? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought you would know. Know what? Okay, so I'm gonna stop like there because I'll come back. So yeah, enjoy of the wait. Hey, did you miss me? Probably not. Anyways, let's start. Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm coming to your club. Mimi? Sayori is very patient of the literature club. No. Not that I was never aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interact after the one who posted the literature club or the club, she interacted the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is gradually to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much, anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki sent cupcakes and everything. Made cupcakes and everything. don't make don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of a airhead, or is she so cunting as to save planet all of this out? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by the cupcake. By the cup for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Alright, we're gonna meet my crush. That's thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I defiantly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a selection of a school I rarely visit, being generously used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh. Eh? I glance around the room. I know who that is, but not spoiler alert. Welcome to the welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? A girl, or whatever. Why the kill atmosphere? Ah, Leah, nice. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. That's so cute. What are you looking at? If you don't want to say something, say it. Wait, if you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sorcerer attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one of the signs. Her smile figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also one of the main. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear when turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest one in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and trimmed, seems to have a hard time keeping up with others, with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, that's nice to meet you both. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Leah. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class We were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my reach. So, having her smile at me so gently feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Leah. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get you the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll give them. I'll get them. Sorry, a little too excited. Then, you know, then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been wild. So that's where it was one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feels awkward, like I'm sitting next to I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. I mean, okay. No, wait, I don't know. Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the floor of the tray to reveal dozens of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drowned with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Ah, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Eh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! So Sayori talks with her mouth full as already managed to get icing on her face. Oh god, sorry. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers looking for the best angel to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help it. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance to my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The, the icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why, thank you. Why? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I. Haven't I heard this someone before? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh, I thought I thought you technically did. Sayori said. What? Well, maybe. But not for you. No. You, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki weird logic that dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down and temporarily next to the cupcake tray. You can't be whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good block book? I guess. don't, don't let yourself get imitated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. Uh, 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 that's not. Intruded Yuri looks away. I meant that you. No. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastimes for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Sorry, I'm just fixing something. You can hear me, right? Hello, hello. Yeah, you can. You can hear me better. Okay, sorry. Yuri frequently smiles to herself in relief. Whew, like that. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I personally dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, maybe you sure feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be a board member or any of major clubs. Weren't you winner of the duplicate club last year? Uh-huh. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand of all politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but argument about the budget of a prominently and now 2% pressure event or for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it's entirely others make into literature, then I'm flaunting that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that you aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all effort to start something. Oh, sorry. Brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You haven't worked hard, compete competitive people that are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that makes more important. I'm confident that we all that that we can all really grow this club before graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. Well, do our best. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone entirely agrees. Such different girls all include the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why there are also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So I didn't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Leo, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, concerning how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Mega? I muttered quite to myself, half joking. Natsuki had suddenly perks. Oh, Natsuki has suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I, sp- I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri treats the rim of her touch up with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that builds up deep, complex fantasy words. The level of creativity, craftsmanship behind them is easy to me. And telling a good story in such a forgiving word is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly presenting about her reading. She seemed so relieved and team since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the word of books, not people. But you know, lots of things. Stories keep physical elephants, usually imagery as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can so deeply take average of your own lack of imagination of completely throw of for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Uh, I read a horror book once. Ah, I read a horror book once. I deeply gasped something I can relate at the mental level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a convention with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then really can't put it down. Sure, horror movies is often successfully that changes the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it, and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes are poems. Everything that, everything you just, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Natsuki slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on his shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Uh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You won't. You won't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. This reading makes me yawn. Sharing that level of writing things more than just confidence. I can just, yeah. The trust from writing this, the, the trust from of writing this writing to off self. You must know, be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vocabularies and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience to Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's I guess I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quite quizzly at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Then that way everyone is even. Um, yeah, let's do that. Plus, plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get all a little more comfortable with each other. And straighten the balls club. Isn't that right, Leah? Monica smiles bluntly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're looking back at the original topic of the club, I really come forth with being on my mind the entire time. I never said I wanted to join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. All four girls stare back at me with squinty eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Leah, you all. Uh, I'm the friends again. These girls. How am I supposed to make clear ahead? This isn't when it's like this. What's this? Of writing poems? Is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. On to my literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, it You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, you wouldn't. I wouldn't be super. I might have to board that. I don't know. No, fuck it. I would be super pissed. That makes it. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Ledger Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we officially end today's meeting on a good note. Sorry. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Leah, I look forward to seeing you how you express yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mature writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Leah, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us dismount the classroom and make our way at home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica, and of course Monica. I will, well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of all torments, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I'll just start writing with a poem tonight. Well, what's gonna happen? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most, okay? Loud, kitty, anxiety. I'm gonna try to pick Yuri. Uh, yeah. again, Leah. Glad to see, glad to see you. Don't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my words. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in to everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promises, Leah. I hope is I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a compliment for you. Making you dissolve heat first into literature club when you were not assuming to. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you like to take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Masuki, you currently have a big mouth for someone who keeps her mega collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself between stuck, saying Monica and Mega. Mega is literature. Did I pick the right girl because she's like standing? Me. Draft Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Leah always gives it her best as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How desperate. Sayori, that's because your room is always messing. It's disgusting. And you almost sit at your house and you almost set your house on fire. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Leon can become good friends too? Sayori! As usual, Sayori seems obvious to the weird selection she just puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, give it to her. Sorry. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Uh, uh, what did I do? What did I do? Uh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice generation from you is It's a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. It's that so. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want if you don't want it to me. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag to pull out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, Discuss it if you want. This is. How is this girl actually being so cute? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like. Desperate Me, not. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I, I entirely take out the book. Pew. Pew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now, now that everyone's sitting and I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cherry conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already blurred into a book. I can't keep. I can't keep it. I can't help. I can't help but her noticing into her experience, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rumbling down in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but that's this. But at the same time, I would feel bad for disgusting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks into the glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But but that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this sentence as I made her uncomfortable. Oh, that's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. Is that the book you gave me, right? Mm hmm. I wanted to read some of it. Not, not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, well, I can stop. When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, uh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy a few of them. I see. There's some, there's some fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, this guy's, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very entertaining, engaging, and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Pride of Mar. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves with her long lost young sister. But as long as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human internet prison. Whoa, okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. Uh, and while her life is in danger, she needs to display choices who who to trust. No matter what she does, ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn of came out of nowhere. Ah, uh-huh. Yuri gently giggles out of us all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Leah? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, but I but so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and relative on the outside, but in her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you into itself from a strong new paragraph. Alright, this is probably going to be the last thing I'm going to read. Oh god. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Okay, this is an interesting story so far. I hope you all enjoyed this little story thing about Doki Doki. I'm gonna make a part 2 very soon. So please subscribe, like this video, and comment down below if you want me to make a part 2 out of this. So I'll see you like I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Mwah!